Time now for your forewarned weather with Cedric Haynes.
All right, happy Tuesday, everyone. If you're just waking up with us, you're seeing skies beginning to clear out. Now, earlier this morning, we actually had some isolated showers and thunderstorms roll across parts of the Wasatch Front. You may even notice some of that lightning and thunder, especially if you were up between about 2, 3 o'clock this morning. But things have improved a little bit, and they should continue to do so as we go throughout the morning. Now, the temperature, not bad at all. It's 58 degrees currently outside the ABC4 studios this morning, and many areas are dealing with some comfortable temperatures. Look at Logan up in the Cache Valley, down into the low 40s to kick off the morning. So nice and cool there. We've got 43 in the Evanston area, but you get into the 50s as you get towards the Wasatch back. We've got low 60s from Provo over towards Vernal, but notice the 50s from Ogden over towards Wendover, Price at 57, 60 degrees at Emory, but we've got 59 in Moab and 51 degrees. Good morning to you in Cedar City. All right, here's what I was talking about earlier. When we look at the radar picture, you can see we still have a couple of spotty showers left over here, stretching from Utah County back up towards portions of Duchesne County over towards Vernal as well. But a lot of this is beginning to weaken now after producing some rumbles of thunder a little earlier along the Wasatch Front. In fact, as we zoom in now, you can really see maybe a sprinkle or a spotty shower just south of Heber City there in the Wasatch back, and maybe a sprinkle north of Roosevelt and Vernal, but there's just not a lot left out there as this is really beginning to wane for now. But as we look at futurecasts, you'll be able to see as we go throughout the afternoon hours, we do expect more isolated showers and storms to develop, but mainly notice the location well to the east of the I-15 corridor as you get over towards portions of Duchesne, Vernal, down towards the Green River area. That's going to be your best chance of an isolated storm today. The rest of us probably looking at drier conditions and mostly sunny skies expected out there. Now, as we go into your Wednesday, we'll still keep that isolated storm chance across northeastern Utah and into southwestern Wyoming, but the rest of the state will be breaking out in that sunshine, and as high pressure really takes over as we go towards your Thursday, you'll notice again clearing skies across most of the state as we see those improving conditions. So looking ahead at your upper level futurecast, here's the storm system that's grazing us to the north right now. That will continue to make its way off towards the east. That northerly flow will continue to dry us out as we go into your Wednesday and Thursday, and as we dry things out, we're also going to warm things up a little bit here as this ridge of high pressure begins to nudge back in from the south, and that's going to keep those warmer temperatures around. Now, we're watching a storm system that continues to try to meander off towards the west coast. The question is, does this system actually make its way inland at all, or does this high pressure keep most of this moisture off to the west? That's the question that has to be answered as we head into the weekend and especially into next week. Conflicting signs on that, but right now we'll say a little bit of this moisture tries to sneak into at least southwestern portions of Utah, but we're not looking at a great chance of rainfall making its way on into the area, at least as of now. So as we look at your rainfall forecast, this is what I mean. So it does show some of that moisture trying to sneak into the state, but it's not a lot. So you get the idea. There are not strong signs that we're going to see a lot of rainfall with this, but some isolated showers and storms could return as we get towards that time frame. Otherwise, as we look at your forecast again as we go throughout today, again, we've got that chance of isolated storms primarily across northeastern portions of the state as we go throughout today. So your forecast, below average temperatures along the Wasatch Front in northern Utah, only in the 70s, with again the best chance of an isolated shower primarily across areas east of I-15. As we look towards southwest Utah, a lot of sunshine and a lot of hot conditions with those highs jumping into the mid-90s once again across the area. St. George will be in the mid-90s for today, Wednesday, even into Thursday, but then we start to cool it down a little bit, and you see those signs of some at least isolated moisture trying to sneak into the state as we get towards the upcoming weekend. We'll keep an eye on it, but right now, again, not looking like a great chance of rain. The Wasatch Front temperatures below average in the 70s for highs, jumping to above average in the 80s as we get towards the end of the week.